Hello everybody and welcome to part 6, I believe, of our Unity 3D Android first-person shooter tutorial series. Today we're going to be working on prettifying the way this looks, because this looks very, well, shit right now. So we're going to look at adding post-processing but using Unity free. Yes, it is possible. So I will provide this link in the description. This amazing person called The Blur has created image effects for Unity free, and they're 100% free, so just grab this one. I've been looking around for a few other ones, still haven't tested these, but this one's been working perfectly fine. So we'll just jump into Unity 3D. As you can see, it's where we left off. So what we're gonna want to do is, to start off, we're gonna want to disable all the combined children, because that was just stupid of me, and we're just gonna leave those all off for now. So right now what you want to do is pretty much click on this package, and then if that ever pops up, click download, and then click on that and import it. You'll end up with a folder called image effects. In here you got all your shaders, stuff like that, and a manual if you wish to read it. So pretty much what we're going to want to do is go to our player, first person controller, back into player, and click on the main camera. This is where we're going to store all of our image effects. So pretty much what we're going to want to do is go on to, first off, the most basic type of image effect is bloom. So you're just going to want to drag it on, and as you see, you can't see anything in the actual inspector, but if you run the game and Uncle Swarm goes away, you can see that if we turn this up, it adds sort of a bloom effect. So we'll find a number that actually looks quite nice. So say, I was dealing with 0.9, wait no, 0.7 before, and they look quite nice. So just jump out, and then just put in here 0.7. So I didn't test anything else like motion blur, so I'll have a look at that right now. Right, touchpad. Oh, that's huge. Okay, we're going to want to turn that down quite a bit. So we'll turn this down to 0.015, and we'll give them another whirl. Now it's barely noticeable. You try 0.025, and we'll see that the effect starts to get slowly more gradual. So 0.50. And as you can see there, you can sort of see a motion blur. I'm not sure how many draw calls it's taking up. Not that many, which is pretty good. So we'll see what we had it on. We had 0.05. So 0.05. And that's it for bloom and motion blur. Let's now work on some color balancing. So let's jump into the game. And sorry about the background noise. Does this actually work? It does not seem to work. Alright then. That's a bit of a bummer. Wait, did that actually work? It's working-ish. How about, let's have a look at fisheye. That's pretty cool. So then we got God rays, which is always fun to mess with. It doesn't look like we really need them. At least not yet. So that should be good for prettifying that. Remove this color balance. So now let's have a look what other effects there are here. We have vignetting, which basically, if you look at any modern game, you see around the edges of the screen there's sort of a fall off. And we're actually going to want the vignetting on the gun camera. So we're going to want to turn that off there. Going to want to go to gun camera. And we're going to want to drag on the indie effects. Turn that to 0.05. And also the vignetting. And then we'll choose the... is there a completely black vignetting? It doesn't look like it. We'll have to make one, but we won't do that this episode. So, let's have a look now. The vignetting should now be in front of the gun, as you can see. We may have to modify some of this. Let me turn that off for a sec. Go to the right touchpad, and now we should also have motion blur with the gun as well. It's not very big, so let me just turn it up a little bit more. 0.010, or just 0. Or just mute all my sound, like the complete idiot I am. Come on. Turn off Vignet. There you go. But you can that's weird, you can see through your weapon. Is that bloom effect? That's the motion blur effect. For some whatever reason, the end of this footage didn't finish or compile, so pretty much I just re-enabled motion blur on there and disabled it from there. And for some whatever reason, if you enable it on there, it makes it see-through. But that's pretty much all I wanted to cover this episode. Next episode we'll be going into refining some animations, adding a few comments on adding firing animations, stuff like that. And then after that we'll be going through writing new shaders to make it a bit more optimized and other things like that. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.